WWE star Jimmy Uso has been arrested for DUI again after cops say he was driving in Florida with a BAC of .205. According to the police docs, Uso, real name Jonathan Fatu, was pulled over at around 10:35 p.m. on Monday in Pensacola after cops say he ran a red light after being clocked going 50 miles per hour in the 35-mile-per-hour zone. In the docks, officers say during subsequent questioning, they smelled booze on a 35-year-old. So they asked him to exit his Dodge Charger. Cops say when Uso got out the vehicle, he was noticeably swaying. They claim that Uso had told them that he had consumed multiple beers before getting behind the wheel. Oh, that's not good. This is not good, man. Officers say Uso went on to bomb field sobriety test, so they arrested him. In the docks, cops claim Uso BAC breath test came back at .202 and .205. Did I read that right? .202 and .205. My fault. I'm not feeling my best today, so I'm kind of off on my reading. Well above Florida's legal limit of .08. According to jail records, Uso was booked on a misdemeanor DUI charge, and he is currently still behind bars. Police docs show Uso was hit with citations for speeding and running a red light. His bond is currently set at $500, jail records show. This is the second time in the last 2 years that Uso has been accused of drunk driving. He was booked for DUI in Pensacola back in July of 2019. But a jury later found Uso not guilty in the case despite police video that appeared to show Uso swerving and stumbling during his arrest. Uso was also arrested earlier in 2019 after he illegally got into a drunken dispute with cops in Detroit. Uso is a huge star in WWE. He's the son of WWE Hall of Famer Rikishi, and he has been featured on WWE SmackDown with his cousin Roman Reigns, who is the Universal Champion. Dave Meltzer noted on Twitter that a decision on what to do with Jimmy Uso is expected soon. Russell Votes reported earlier today that two high-level people in power were said to be extremely disappointed at his latest arrest. It's probably Vince McMahon and Bruce Pritchard, or Vince McMahon or Paul Heyman. Yeah. You know, Vince McMahon, Bruce Pritchard, Paul Heyman, Roman Reigns. I know they're all upset at him. You know what I'm saying? WrestlingNews.com heard that they was talking of releasing him after his previous DUI arrest, but the company opted to keep him. Well, that's because he's part of the Rock's family and Rikishi and all that. It's unclear if people in management have that same mindset this time. It is clear that something needs to change with Jimmy Uso to prevent something like this from happening again, as it could have injured himself or innocent people. Here's what Meltzer tweeted. As of this point, there is now actual fallout. There is now actual fallout from WWE on Jimmy Uso. The company has not made a statement either. Decisions, whatever they may be, will be done soon. Jimmy Uso has been involved in a storyline with his cousin Roman Reigns. If he gets suspended or released, then this obviously puts a big dent in the long-term plans with the Usos. As noted earlier, there were big plans in store for him for SummerSlam. This is not good, man. This is not good. I think what they'll do is, I think they'll give him a suspension. Or, well, they're going to suspend him regardless. Probably, most likely. Or, you can send the guy to rehab. In my opinion. Send the guy to rehab. You know, get some help. You know, alcoholism and, you know, that's... Some people are struggling with that, you know, and it's, you know, some people use alcohol for depression, anxiety, stress. You know, that's what, you know, some people use alcohol for. And, you know, it's real out here, you know, alcohol abuse and depression, stress, anxiety. I don't know what Jimmy Uso was going through. I don't know if he was out partying, or I don't know what. You don't know what goes on off behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, you don't know what goes on. I mean, I know this affected the whole entire family. It affected The Rock. It affected Roman. It affected Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso's wife Naomi, Rikishi, like the whole family. So I just say send him to rehab. I don't know, man. Just send him to rehab. Get some help, and then you threaten to terminate him. I don't think WWE is gonna fire Jimmy Uso. In my opinion, but I just send the guy to rehab. And like, guys, fellas, and I know there's women that watches my videos as well. If you guys are struggling, if you people out there are struggling with depression, anger issues, anxiety, stress, alcoholism, drugs, anything, go to rehab. Go see a therapist. Go get some help, man. Because one thing leads to another, and suicidal thoughts pop up, and all that other crazy stuff. And I don't want you guys going through that. You know what I'm saying? But if you are going through something, and you gotta go see someone. You need to go to rehab. Go to a therapist. You know what I'm saying? Don't just sit there and do nothing. And guys, another thing too. If y'all are drunk, get the phone out, call a Lyft, call an Uber. Save yourself 10 times. You save yourself out of trouble more, because you don't want to get behind the wheel when you're drunk, and Lord God knows you're on the wrong side of the road and you hit somebody, and then you end up losing your life, or injuring other people, or injuring yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, guys, this stuff is real, man. Like, honestly. But we don't know how long he's going to be off television. I think he'll be off TV for a couple weeks, maybe even months. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to affect the storyline between Roman and the Usos. We don't know when Jey is coming back. So it might just be Roman sticking it out. I think Roman's going to be alone for a while. It's just going to be Roman and Paul Heyman, and that's it. Because you don't need the Usos to be Edge. You don't want to rely on the Usos to beat the Mysterios for the tag team titles. I mean, you can build up Otis and Chad Gable, as a heel tag team, and you can have them take the titles off the Mysterios. I know WWE was trying to get The Rock to come in to feud with Roman Reigns, and possibly, set up a match at WrestleMania, in Dallas, in 2022. So we don't know if they're still gonna try and pursue that or not, or what. We don't know. But man, I just can't. I woke up this morning, went on Instagram. The first thing I seen on Instagram was Jimmy Uso arrested. Hopefully he gets some help. Hopefully he gets better. Hopefully he gets rehab. Because I know, wrestlers went through the same thing. I know Jeff Hardy went through something like this. I think when he was in the main event scene, and that's what took him out of the main event scene. And that's probably the reason why they won't put him back in the main event scene, because of what happened when he won the WWE Championship. Excuse me. Yeah. There's athletes that struggle with this, but get rehab, man. Get rehab. that's my thoughts on it. Like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully, NXT Great American Bash will make me feel better after what I just heard about Jimmy Uso. And I will see you guys in less than I'll see you guys in about a little over an hour for NXT Great American Bash. So yeah, I'm out.